What's up guys, and welcome back to Mathematical Mindset. So we have this question here that says 7 power x plus 7 raised to the power of 2x plus 7 raised to the power of 3x is equals to 14. We are to find the value for x. So the first thing we want to do is to factor out the common term. Now the common term here is 7x. So factoring 7x out, we have this for the first one, we have this to be 1, plus for this part, we have this to be 7 raised to the power of x, plus for this right here, we have this to be 7 raised to the power of 2x, which is equal to 14. Alright, so once we are done, the next thing we want to do is to simply divide both sides by 7x. So divide both sides by 7x, we have this to be 7 power x into 1 plus 7x plus 7 raised to the power of 2x is equals to 14. Now dividing through by 7x. Now this is going to cancel out this, and we have this to be 1 plus 7 power x plus 7 raised to the power of 2x is equals to 14 over 7 raised to the power of x. So we are done with this. So we want to simply recognize that. Now recognize that 7 raised to the power of 2x is the same thing as 7x all square. So we want to simply take note of this. Now, if we simply recognize it, so the next thing we want to do is to say, let y be equal to 7 power x. Now, if y is 7 power x, this equation right here can be written as 1 plus y square is equals to 14 over y. So we have this right here. Next thing we want to do is to multiply both sides by y. Multiply both sides by y, we have this to be 1 multiply y plus y multiply y plus y square multiply y is equals to 14 over y multiply y. So this is going to cancel out this, and we have 1 multiply y is y plus y multiply y square plus y square multiply y cube is equals to 14. So we have this right here. So the next thing we want to do is to simply rearrange and set it to 0. So rearrange and set it to 0. We have this to be y cube plus y square plus y minus 14 is equals to 0. But we can easily write 14 to be equal to 8 plus 4 plus 2. Now it's going to give us 14. Alright, so now we know that 14 can be written as 8 plus 4 plus 2, right? And we have this to be y cube plus y square plus y minus 14 is equals to 0. So let's simply rewrite 14 to be this. So we have this to be y cube plus y square plus y minus 8 plus 4 plus 2 is equals to 0. So let's simply open up this bracket. We have this to be y cube plus y square plus y minus times 8 minus 8 minus times plus is minus 4 minus times plus 2 will give us minus 2 is equals to 0. But 8 can be written as 2 raised to the power of 3 and 4 can be written as 2 raised to the power of 2. So this is going to become y cube plus y square plus y minus 2 raised to the power of 3 minus 2 raised to the power of 2 minus 2 is equals to 0. So let's simply rearrange this right here. We have this to be y cube minus 2 raised to the power of 3 plus y square minus 2 raised to the power of 2 plus y minus 2 is equals to 0. We know that a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square, right? And we also know that a square minus b square is equal to a minus b, a plus b. So let's simply apply these two to this and this right here. So we're going to say y cube minus 2 raised to the power of 3 is equal to y is a and 2 is b. So we have this to be y minus 2 into a square y square plus we have a and b plus 2 square. And this is equal to y minus 2 into y square. Y times 2 is going to give us plus 2y plus 2 square is 4. So we have this right here, and we have that for y square minus 2 square. Applying this right here, we have this to be y minus 2 into y plus 2. So let's simply substitute into the original equation. So substitute into the original equation right here. we have this to be, for y cube minus 2 cube, we have this to be y minus 2 into y squared plus 2y plus 4, plus for y squared minus 2 squared, we have this to be y minus 2 into y plus 2. Then we have it plus y minus 2 is equals to 0. So the next thing we want to do right here is to factor out y minus 2, because y minus 2 is a common term for all of them. So factoring out y minus 2, we have this for this expression. If we factor out y minus 2, we have this to be left, which is y squared plus 2y plus 4, plus if we factor out y minus 2, we have y plus 2 to be left, plus if we factor out y minus 2, we have 1 to be left, which is equals to 0, right? So we have this to be y minus 2 into y squared plus 2y plus y is going to give us 3y, plus 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 1 is 7, plus 7 is equals to 0. So from this, we have that y minus 2 is equals to 0, or y squared plus 3y plus 7 is equals to 0. Alright, so we already know that we have y minus 2 equals to 0, or y squared plus 3y plus 7 is equals to 0. So for this right here, we have that y is equals to 0 plus 2 and y is equals to 2. So we have this right here as the first value. Now we want to simply recall that we have that recall that y is equals to 7 power x, right? And we have y to be 2. So this is going to be 7x is equals to 2. Next thing is to take the log of both sides. Now taking the log of both sides, we have this to be log 7x is equals to log 2. Now we know that log AB is equals to B log A. So applying this to this right here, we have this to be x log 7 is equals to log 2. So dividing both sides by log 7, if you divide both sides by log 7, this is going to cancel out this. So we have that x is equals to log 2 over log 7, right? But log A over log B, using the change of base formula, this is going to become log BA. So we have that x is equals to log 7 2, and this becomes the first value for x. Now right here, we also have that y squared plus 3y plus 7 is equals to 0. So for us to solve this, we want to apply the quadratic formula. So applying the quadratic formula, and we know that the quadratic formula is given to us as y equal to minus b plus minus the root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a, whereby we have that a is equals to 1, b is equals to 3, and c is equals to 7. So let's simply apply this into the quadratic formula. Alright, so the quadratic formula says y is equals to minus b plus minus the root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a, and we have that a is equals to 1, b is equals to 3, and c is equals to 7. So we have that y is equals to, for b, we have minus 3 plus minus the root of b squared, which is 3 squared minus 4 into 1 into 7, all into 2 into 1, which is a. And we have that y is equals to minus 3 plus minus the square root of 3 squared is 9, minus 4 times 1 is minus 4, minus 4 times 7 is going to give us minus 28 over 2. So we have that y is equals to minus 3 plus minus the square root of 9 minus 28 is going to give us minus 19 over 2. And y is equals to minus 3 plus minus, so this is going to become 19 multiply minus 1 over 2. And from here we have that y is equals to minus 3 plus minus the root of 19, the root of minus 1 over 2, but the root of minus 1 is equals to I, so we have that y is equals to minus 3 plus minus the root of 19i over 2, right? So we have this to be the value for y. But want to simply recall that we said that let y be equals to 7 raised to the power of x. So we have that 7 raised to the power of x is equals to minus 3 plus minus the root of 19i over 2 right here. So take the log of both sides. We have this to be log 7x is equals to log into minus 3 plus minus the root of 19I over 2, right? And this, applying the logarithm, we have this to be x log 7 is equals to log into minus 3 plus minus the root of 19I over 2. Okay, so divide both sides by log 7. So this is going to cancel out this, and we have x to be, so we have x to be equal to the log of minus 3 plus minus the root of 19I over 2 all into log 7. So we have this to be our answer.